To talk about a cool animal today. Hey, Ella.
Hi Ella, hi Ella.
Today we're going to talk about sharks.
Sharks.
Ooh.
Yes, sharks are so interesting. I love
Sharks are
talking about
super
sharks.
cool.
Yeah,
So, somebody once told me that sharks are older than dinosaurs. Is that true?
it's true. It's so hard to believe that sharks were on this earth before the dinosaurs. Isn't that
Whoa.
amazing?
That's forever.
Ah.
That's forever, man.
And if you
So,
want to hear something even more interesting and fascinating than that, sharks were here before the trees were here.
before trees, that's crazy.
Sharks have been around here for a long time.
And sharks were here before and after the dinosaurs. Because the dinosaurs came and
Yeah,
went.
they didn't just
I
go
mean,
away.
They're still here.
They're still here. Oh my
Wow.
gosh, it's unbelievable.
So are sharks mammals?
Sharks are fish.
Oh,
Sharks are fish. And they're a little different than a lot of the other fish because a fish has bones in its body. It has a skeleton. And sometimes you're eating a fish and you can see the bones from it. Sharks have cartilage running through their body instead of bone. In people, you have the bones and then you have the cartilage in between the bones. In sharks, it's all cartilage, it's the softer stuff. They call it a cartilaginous skeleton.
ooh, that's a big word.
Yeah, this is
You would tell me that's like
college
a
level
that's
stuff.
a college word,
Yeah.
Ella. But you're smart. You and Noah are very smart, so she probably will learn that word, cartilaginous.
The thing to remember is that sharks don't have bones, they have cartilage.
Ah, okay, pretty cool. So are sharks cold-blooded? Because it seems like when you see sharks, it's usually in cold water.
Most sharks are cold blooded, but not all of them. Some are more warm blooded.
Really?
And two examples of that would be the great white shark and I think the other one is the mako shark, right? The
Mhm.
mako shark. And these are fish that have great abilities and they can swim really fast and catch fish well and that sort of thing. So, in their situation, they can create some body heat and that
Oh.
helps them to do things.
Okay, so where do you find sharks around the world?
All around the world,
Everywhere?
in oceans all around the world, in seas all around the world, in little bays. You even find sharks sometimes in a river.
Really?
Yeah. And
How did they get in the
and
river?
they're in the cold water, the warm water, all over the place. The warm water, like the rivers, go into the ocean. The rivers have fresh water going into the ocean. The ocean is salt water. Some sharks have adapted to the fresh water.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're just about everywhere.
Even like in the Arctic Sea?
Yep, even in the Arctic Sea where it's really, really cold.
Wow. That's amazing. And so, what about the size and the lifespan of sharks?
Most sharks live pretty long. So
Like how
a
long?
lot of sharks live to be 20 years old or 30 years old, and that's pretty old.
That's long
especially for a
that's long
fish,
for
I
a
think.
fish.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. There is one fish called the Greenland fish, and it can live up to 400 years. 400 years. That's wild.
That is wild. That's
We
hard
didn't
to
even have
believe. This country, right? I mean,
there
what
were
the
just
heck?
the original people here that long ago. I mean, like Indians fishing and that sort of thing. The rest of the
Wow.
world didn't even discover America back
And that's
then.
called what?
The Greenland shark.
The Greenland shark. Okay.
Yeah.
And what about what's the biggest shark called?
Oh, the biggest shark is called the whale shark.
The whale shark.
Yeah, the whale shark. It's not a whale, though. It's a shark, but they call it the whale shark because it's so big it makes you think of a whale. But it's a shark and it's a docile, kind fish. You could swim with it and you wouldn't have anything to worry about. It's
Well,
very nice. It can be up to 60
mm,
feet long. 60 feet long. That's so long. It's
that's really
amazing.
long.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's like 2 train cars or something. I don't know. That's very long.
It's
That's very long.
really very, very
Okay.
big.
All right. So I think it's time for a quiz for Ella because we've
Yeah.
talked a lot about sharks. So, Ella, the first question is what kind of shark lives the longest? I
The
know we
shark
talked
that
about it.
lives the longest.
Yep.
Yeah.
The shark that lives the longest what's the name of that shark? You think she's got it?
Yeah, I think she's got it.
Okay. What is it?
The Greenland shark. Did you get it?
Oh, and how long can a Greenland shark live?
Up to 400 years.
Okay. All right. And what type of shark is the longest shark? All right. She's thinking.
Let's give her a
She's
little
thinking.
time.
She's
Yeah.
thinking.
The longest, biggest shark. I think she's got it.
Okay.
Did you say the whale shark?
Oh.
If that's what you said, you're right.
Yay! Good job, Ella. Good job, Ella. Okay, so moving on to other facts about sharks. Let's talk about baby sharks because I can't
Baby
actually,
sharks.
I can't even think about sharks without thinking about the song, like baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. But anyway, what are baby sharks called?
It's a funny word. They're called pups.
Pups?
Pups. But not puppies. Not puppies.
Oh, not puppies.
Pups.
Oh.
So that's fun. I feel more comfortable just calling them babies because that sounds funny to say. Pups.
Pups. Okay. And so, how are baby sharks born?
Baby sharks are born 3 different ways. One way is that the babies are born inside the shark's tummy and they just swim away, just able to do everything, swimming and getting food and all that. Another way is that the mama shark has eggs in its tummy, and then those eggs hatch, and the sharks come out of the eggs which are in the tummy and go swimming off. And the third way is that eggs are the mama shark puts the eggs in the water in the ocean, and then after some time, the baby sharks come out of those eggs and swim around.
Oh, wow. So, and did you say that when the baby sharks are born, does their mom have to take care of them?
No,
No?
they're like adults.
They can swim and hunt
They
and
can do
everything?
everything on their own. Yep.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's different than other animals. It's different than people, and it's different from most mammals that I'm familiar with.
Wow. So, I think it's time for another quiz for Ella. So, Ella, hopefully you've been listening. And if not, you can like always go back in the video and watch it again. So, what are baby sharks called? We'll just give you a couple seconds to think about what are baby sharks called.
Did you get it? It's pups. The baby sharks are called pups.
I think she got it.
Yay!
Yay! Good job. Okay, so I know that sharks are super cool and they have some superpowers. And so you tell us a little bit about some of the superpowers that sharks have.
Sharks have a great sense of smell. That's one thing. If there's a little drop of blood very far away, they can go find it. They can follow that scent. Their noses are very, very strong. They can really smell very well. Something else that's a superpower is their sense of hearing. They can hear things very easily, especially those things which are low volume, like this. Not like this, like this. They can hear the lower volume. They're very sensitive to that. So, for example, if a fish is going swish in the water and they want to find the fish, they can hear that and go find that fish. Another thing now, this is like college level. This is
But Ella's
very
smart.
scientific.
Ella, you'll understand this.
The sharks have electro receptivity, is it called?
Electroreceptivity. Electroreception.
Electroreception.
Yeah, see, even we had, it's hard.
Really hard.
Electroreception.
And so people don't really feel electricity. If there's a light that's on, we don't feel the electricity coming from it or anything like that. If there's electricity coming from a person, we can't feel that. And we all give off a little bit of electricity, electrical impulses, and fish do that. Sharks can sense that and they can follow that. So that's something that's very special about sharks. The ability to feel those electrical waves and to follow them.
So electroreception.
Electroreception, yeah.
Okay. So what about, you know how when we go to Florida a lot and we
Yeah.
look for shark teeth, how come we can find so many shark teeth?
One reason is that we go to the special spots where the teeth collect. But another reason is that sharks grow many teeth. So sharks eat a lot of things, and a lot of these things are strong and tough and hard on the teeth, and teeth just come out. Like if they bite a big fish, some of their teeth might just come out, fall out. But it's okay. They keep growing more teeth. They have rows of teeth that just keep coming. People don't have rows of teeth. We just have the one row on the top, one row on the bottom. That's it.
And then
Sharks
we
have a lot of
have
rows.
our baby teeth,
Baby teeth.
and they come out, and we have adult teeth.
Yeah, but that's
But
a
sharks
long
have like
process.
rows and rows and
The
rows
sharks
and
have
rows, like never
waiting
ending.
to come. So one shark could have 30,000 teeth in its lifetime.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So what if you were a shark and you were eating a sandwich? And let's say it was like a really hard sandwich.
Yeah, if I had shark's teeth, I'd eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then 5 of my teeth would come out, and more new teeth would just come into there to replace them, and then I'd eat some corn on the cob, and a bunch of teeth would come out, and then new teeth would just come into place.
Wow.
Yeah,
That'd be cool. That'd be a cool superpower.
That would be really interesting.
All right, Ella, time for another quiz question, I think, because we've been talking a lot about sharks and shark superpowers. So can you tell us one shark superpower that we talked about? Just one of them. Talked about a lot of them. So I think we'll just give her like a little bit of time. All right. Well, let's see. What are the superpowers that she could have come up with?
You're correct if you said any of the following. You're correct if you said sense of smell, sense of hearing, electroreception, which is sensing electricity. And the last one is, this would be correct too, is the ability to continually generate new teeth, to grow lots and lots of teeth.
That's a good one. That's a
Any
good one.
of those would be correct.
I think she got it. Yay! 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 Okay, I have one final question for Robert, and this is probably the most important question of all, is Do people need to be afraid of sharks? Because a lot of people are afraid of sharks.
We all feel like sharks can be scary, but really we don't have to worry about sharks because sharks are generally not interested in people and they're generally staying away from people. A little fact is this: a person is more likely to be struck by lightning than to be killed by a shark.
Oh, geez. I don't know anybody that's been struck by lightning.
I don't either.
So that
It is
seems
scary
pretty,
to think about getting bit by a shark. It's very scary, but it's just
it's
so
not,
unlikely.
yeah, very unlikely.
The sharks should be afraid of us,
right?
So we really don't need to worry about the sharks very much.
Well, good. Then that means that we can just go swimming and we don't have to really worry about it.
No.
Just have to be, just have to look around and make sure that, we're in safe areas and that we're with other people. Like our parents and our friends in a group. A big group might be better. In any case, with that, I guess, Ella, we really enjoyed talking about sharks. Hopefully you enjoyed some of these facts about sharks. And if you got any answers wrong, just go back to the beginning, listen again, and then you can learn more.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for listening and thanks for watching.
Thanks, Ella. Thanks, Noah. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Nikki. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Baby shark. Woo.